All right. They still running. They still running the wrong type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I do have to mention Jade Elizabeth because I mean on this list I told you, and I also had a Guru Cleaner app to delete all the subscriptions. That's what it said. Now I recently went to one of these emails to look at a Hold on, I gotta mute this time. Hold on. I had went to the email and I didn't see one of the emails for my like when my baby had put in my baby mother's mother address which was in here. It was a watch this. Flight it was a flight club order off of the Affirm app that my daughter had. I thought I could purchase, you know what I'm saying? I thought I had the revenue for as far as the credit, I mean. And so I wasn't just trying to get no address from my, you know what I'm saying? I did want to know, but I'm just saying I wasn't trying to scheme like, I buy you these shoes and not thinking that I didn't have the credit, you know what I'm saying? So what the guru let's go see what the Guru Cleaner does. See, that's what I had did. I wanted to unsubscribe stuff. That's all I thought I was doing. How is Guru Cleaner going to? So that's obvious. You know what I'm saying? That's the obvious. As far as the Guru Cleaner not deleting everything that you ain't said delete. You dig what I'm saying? It was talking about deleting the subscriptions from sending you emails over and over again. So I already knew this though. Somebody was hacking or had access to everything that I have. So Amaya Flight Club, it's not popping up. Let me type in Amaya. It's supposed to be something from Affirm. Or it's okay right here. It say Kids Foot Locker. But see, it was something. It was a Affirm email though. You know what I'm saying? It was a Affirm receipt email. It was not this. This is something totally different. You know what I'm saying? What the Affirm app. You know what I'm saying? You see that right there? I said her mother's address. This is the grandmother's old address, supposedly. And I'm not finna edit this because supposedly somebody still don't live at that address for Chantel, right? It's a Lopez. They play so much, and I'm not playing. Okay, so maybe okay. Now my Affirm email was not even with Jesus Clay Jeremy. Okay, now what I was in, it's in protecting. Okay, now why would a Maya Flight Club even pop up? I didn't type a Maya Flight Club in. I just typed AM and then Flight Club came up. Okay, now let me, because I'm thinking about the names as far as do I have, because I knew it was at least six, but I did not ever include until one point in time Jade Elizabeth's name. Now I told y'all what me and Jade did when I drove over there one night. She let me in. She walked me up to the bedroom. She laid down. I laid down behind her, and that's what happened. Okay. Now I did not impregnate her, but I'm just saying that the same thing I've been telling y'all as far as the donorship. Of all this information I looked over is in fact correct. But all I'm looking at to right now, it was another female I can't even think of. They be trying to have mind control over me. You know what I'm saying? So all these female, bro, I'm trying to think myself. So y'all can imagine. And if it's somebody who trying to, maintain their sanity as far as trying to control their anger, hey man, I'm telling you, I ain't that ain't me. As far as you talking about some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you. The testosterone, y'all already know what's going on. But in this email, Jesus Clay Jeremiah had sent a whole all the pictures of the females. So if Guru app did that, it was called the girls. That's what I labeled it. List of the girls. Okay. There you go. This is all the females that I did something with sexually. That's the carrier. Man, I went to her dad was a organ player at the church. My dad. I visited over there one day out there in Marietta where they lived at. But see, the list of the girls, it was way more photos than that. See, that's how they play. That's all they do. That's all they do. They play so much. I had all the females' photos on there. But either way it go, I'm just saying, I got so basically, people, that it was another female, most definitely, because that's all they do. They were like, oh, you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? And then play mind games about, well, this is what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm not finna take accountability for somebody who, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no love from, like, you know, or even care like that about somebody ain't showing me no love. You dig what I'm saying? Well, now you got to explain what type of love I already did all that. I done covered all of that. And, you know, majority of them videos are on other private accounts now, but started off public. But somebody continued to, you know, deactivate a violation and then try to send me so many violations. So I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make the account private. Oh dang, somebody still, I ain't got no followers, and somebody violate and send me a violation that I post on a private account. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna post on a private account no more. See what they got from there. So the last female, it definitely wasn't Jade. I was not including Jade. It was not Michelle. I didn't have nothing to do with that creation with messing with Charles. You know what I'm saying? That last female, I don't even see her. You know what I'm saying? After all these names I looked at, I know what I did. I remember what I did. I don't see that name on here. It's one of them. I'm telling you. But either way it go, I'm just saying I have nothing to do with these children being here besides Amaya. Do you understand me? That's the truth of the matter. So the other female name that I can't find, if anybody got the list, let me see if the list of females, cause that screen, this was typed. It looked like it was typed, but I had see, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no screenshot, but the list of females should be in here. Okay, here we go. So it ain't that one of them females as far as the one I'm looking for. Let me see if I can copy and paste. That's probably what the notes is. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? I know I didn't retype that. Everything, this whole list was created back in 2010 when Chantel was at the airport, supposedly. I got a picture from Chantel, you know what I'm saying, talking about she was leaving. You know what I'm saying? If Chantel told me anytime earlier than that day that she was leaving back to New York, it was when she was with me at the Sandtown pub up the street. This Ebony Miller, associate for a friend. I was told her name is Talia. I used to come the whole time, 2010, the basement of Ebony house with Gabriel Dodge and Anwar. That one right there is throwing me off. That one right there is throwing me the F off. Because I told y'all about this one right here. Number 37. They are scheming, okay? Does it, and it's something with some doggone Muhammad and Lil G.O.D. and all that type of stuff. That one is throwing me off. I know for a fact I did not do nothing with that girl, Talia. I know I didn't. I know I didn't. I know I didn't. You see what I'm saying? That's how much they were scheming and playing around me. Every time they get around me, it's how can they get something out of me to, or you know what I'm saying, how can I come out on top? Not necessarily to bash me, but it's some stuff that they did around me as far as offered me that I didn't even offer them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, this girl right here, Talia at Ebony House, see, what made this situation, I know that I didn't do with this girl, Ebony had pulled up at my house in Wolf Creek with Jasmine Edwards. I don't even remember how I got in the female room who was living amongst me and my family. Her name Marilyn. I don't even know. I just woke up. And when I woke up, Jasmine Edwards had walked inside the room. And she just got on top of me and started having sex with me. And yeah, I had showed some intrigue at that moment. But I'm just saying, that's a real story. I put it on everything I love. That's true. I ain't did nothing with that girl Talia. Yeah, I remember did something with Nicole Powell. I went over there one night. My goodness. Her sister was there, and you know what I'm saying, she wasn't watching us though, you know what I'm saying, but I think it was in the open forum in that apartment, I think. These females, boy, if I'm telling you, yeah, it's gonna be somebody better than me, but I'm just saying, with this type of information, I'm just saying, the world gonna have to change. You know what I'm saying? They planning on trying to do something to me to conspire, or are they? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being as fair as something that I'm not the only one in this. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger number than this. You know what I'm saying? In the world, you dig what I'm saying? A female and a male, way more. Okay, but it's some people who stuck in like being content with what they going through. You dig what I'm saying? And doing all of this over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And then also on the other end of what this is I'm trying to explain to y'all. Some individuals are sitting with their feet up, privileges on or what, keeping somebody down. You dig what I'm saying? And y'all can tell already about, you know what I'm saying, how people are trying to, kill the righteous one because of, you know what I'm saying, something they would have to go through as far as the truth being exposed. And I'm just saying, I need all of mine. I need every testosterone of mine, even if I don't have a wife. You understand what I'm saying? If I do have a wife, you know what I'm saying, she gonna have to come with it. As far as, you know what I'm saying, no schemes. You know what I'm saying? iPhone too close. Take it off in the settings. Yeah, I'm telling you. I think so. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody did something with a lot of stuff. This is a email, but I'm just saying, people, do not put stuff past this. Don't put anything past these people who got technology. Do you understand me? Now, the fact that I don't have the photos is the conspiracy behind why I just said what I just said. Because I could have sworn, if I think, you know what I'm saying, I thought I had named by 6 females, and I know it was, I didn't think it was Jade that I included on that list. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was another female. And I know it's another female. I know it is. So I'm gonna leave that right there. You know what I'm saying? I know it was Jade for sure. You know what I'm saying? We did something. I did something with her, but it was another female. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't thinking nobody even messing with tampering with this list like that if I send it to the email. But I'm not playing. Like, that is a trick of the enemy. Do you understand me? I can't think of her name, man. They trying to have mind control over me like that. That's the truth. Let me see. 11/7/14. It's a whole bunch of them. Say 11/7/14. I don't know why. They all the same and on the same date. Why is it? Okay, 11/3/14. What's the difference about this list? They see this is I think they're telling y'all. Now, what type of guy does this? Somebody would at least put this on a private page to see. I'm telling you, like, who y'all think? That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the privileged ones. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get nobody hurt, but you understand who I am? And the statement that I said, no love shown, you know what I'm saying? The hell I look like? You need to forewarn yourself for real. Warning here. I ain't trying to run this shit back. This is a very big statement. I'm trying to get y'all to understand something. Stop playing with me. Ain't no sex free over here no more than what it was. Talking about, I'm telling you, the next thing I'm telling you, I'm trying not to murder. Understand how frustrated I am now? Talking about some relax. Show you some goddamn intensity next. I'm telling you, it don't matter if you got a badge on, you telling me to put my hand behind my back and you ain't telling me nothing. And you already and know my face and then gonna lie in my face talking about you ain't never seen me or even heard of my story. It wasn't Lauren either, as far as the one I was talking about. It was another female, man. And that's the bottom line. I'm not giving up. If it come across my mind, I'm going to remember. And when I remember, I'm gonna share that name because it's so much manipulation going on. But I remember a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just right at this very moment. It's nothing that I'm trying to hide. It's most definitely not a oral situation as far as this female. I done named all the females who potentially I donored a child with, who had a child, you know what I'm saying, that I did that with, you know what I'm saying, as far as the oral, like they performed oral on me. So the last female, I can't even think of her name. It might not be another one, you know what I'm saying, but I thought it was, you know what I'm saying, besides Lauren and Jade. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to irritate nobody. I know I had named 6 people, so let me see. I thought I excluded Chantel from that 6 though. Okay, so it might be right, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to. I ain't got no time for no games. That's what I'm saying. I just ain't got time for the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And the future relationship with my supposed, you know what I'm saying, might be of a wife in the future. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If she's committed to me, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got time for but you left out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to Lauren, you know what I'm saying, I didn't impregnate her, you know what I'm saying? She talking about she you know what I'm saying? She was like, Gabriel was at the house when Lauren pulled up. So I mean, them folks ain't answered nothing, no type of questionnaire publicly. So you know what I'm saying? I know I didn't impregnate Lauren. Lauren talking about, you know what I'm saying, when she pulled up, she talking about she had a miscarriage with my child. You know what I'm saying? I told her to leave politely because, you know what I'm saying, that was just bogus as hell. She ain't tell me nothing about the hospital visit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got time for no foolishness, man. For real. I'm already frustrated. You gonna come over here with some bullshit and Gabe over here, you know what I'm saying, and I done seen pictures of Lauren and I mean Lauren and London spending time without, you know what I'm saying, allowing me to know. You know what I'm saying? Although, you know what I mean, it ain't really nothing like that. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, like if I'm dealing with a female and you know what I'm saying, we done did certain stuff and had certain conversations, and you know what I'm saying, I'm with a associate, and then I see a picture of, you know what I'm saying, no, I don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you should at least allow me to know where you at or who around you when you pull up. You know what I'm saying? When you see, you know what I'm saying, that they play so much or however they want to say and then get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And then like, what is the news anchor wanting next? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they want out of allowing these individuals who are on social media to do such a thing? It looked like they just want sex. I ain't finna let that shit ride, man. Talking about some why? Answer my question first. Well, at this point, you know what I'm saying? God dang.